Whatever the world throws at you, take it on.
This is my fight song. Take back my life song.
Be unstoppable. The all-new 2015 Ford Edge.
Hi everyone, I'm Casey Hogan alongside the 6-year head football coach at Tarleton State, Cary Fowler, as we preview game number 1 of the 2015 regular season. First things first, Coach, how excited are the guys to get out there tomorrow?
I think they're excited. I think they're more excited not to be practicing. You know, been a long camp, and with that open week, it makes it even longer. So they're excited. We've had a good week of practice. It's really kind of both teams going in blind, so you just really got to come in doing what you do. But the kids they're ready to go. They're ready to play, and I'm ready to see them play.
Coach, you got Findlay out of the Great Lakes Intercollegiate Athletic Conference coming to town. Tarleton hasn't played them since 1978. I wasn't born then. You might have been, but you were a young guy.
I was a young guy.
So we don't know a lot about Findlay. We know this. Their head coach, Rob Keyes, in his 5th season. He's won 27 out of 44 games. A pretty established program, isn't it?
It is. And they made that jump, Casey, from NAIA to Division II. And we know the transition. I was part of that Midwestern. You guys, but that's a tough transition. And then to jump into that Great Lakes, and they've got some pretty good teams. I mean, from top to bottom, and but they were so established in the NAIA days. Like I said, I was recruited by them coming out of high school, and you were honored to be recruited by them because they were winning a lot of national championships, making the national playoffs every year. And they got great facilities, they got great following, and it's going to be a great football game, And there's a lot. The only one time that it's played, there's a lot of history of really kind of the start of their program into their national championship runs in NAIA level started in that 78 years. So, and I've researched them a lot because I wanted to know our guys that are coming back to them. So I'm excited about this, and so is Coach Keyes. He's excited about the opportunity too.
The Oilers last year were 5-6. They're off to a 1-0 start. They defeated Hillsdale in a conference game, 45-34. What did you see from Findlay in that matchup last week?
Couldn't see a lot because it's a TV copy that we watched. It's what you expect out of them. They're physical. They can run the ball, and that was the one thing. Anytime you go and you put up 500 yards offense, and and they scored a couple of touchdowns, or scored one and put themselves in position defensively. They're well coached in every area. They're very sound in the kicking game. And they didn't even punt, so that tells you the domination they had in the game to a team that beat them a year ago. So they're much improved. And he's a lot like us. He's got some good players coming back that have played there for a long time, but he's got a lot of young kids. Young kids are a treat to coach. You don't know what they're going to do, but they're going to do it hard and fast and to their best of their ability. And that's what he's got. And, they look very, very sound last Saturday night.
Coach, last year your program in the top 10 in the nation in attendance. It's going to be a fantastic atmosphere tomorrow at Memorial Stadium. You've got Texan Alley, everything going on. How exciting is that, and how much of a home field advantage is that?
I think it's a tremendous home field advantage. We haven't been able. The last time we opened up at home was with Midwestern. They were ranked number 4 in the country. We're coming off an undefeated season, and there's something about Memorial Stadium that weekend. That little it's Stephenville beat Toledo, which hadn't beat them in a while, and then we turned around the next night and beat Midwestern. So, us being able to see that and being able to open it at home is huge for us. And, it's growing. Our attendance is even growing higher than what it was then. That Texan Alley up there on the top shelf, and for everybody to be able to see it when they're driving by, we're going to walk our kids down the middle of it like a Texan walk. I don't know if they'll know what's going on yet, but you know what? In the SEC, they got the Tiger Walk and the Crimson Title. You know what? It had to happen the first time, and everybody like, what are they doing? So we're going to try to walk.
They have a Fowler Road now on that now.
Well, we're going to stay off that one.
Okay.
We don't want to pick up no fouls on that road.
Final question. Other than turnovers, at the end of the day, what's going to be the biggest key to a win?
Who can run the ball and who can stop it? Both teams, have been able to pass the ball. Us, a year ago, and them the other night passed the ball a lot more than what they had in the past. But it's going to come down to who can stop the run and who can run the football to win this football game, and who takes care of it. It's always that turnover. But the run game, I think, is the big key for both teams. And one that can do that will win Saturday night.
That's head coach Cary Fowler. We hope you can make it out to Memorial Stadium. Texan Alley tailgate will start at noon. The kickoff at 7 o'clock. If you can't make it to Memorial Stadium, you can listen to the broadcast on the Tarleton Sports Network, presented by the North Texas Ford Dealers, 90.5 FM, or online at tarletonsports.com/listen live. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.